Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm Carrie.
And we're getting out
RV Adventures with the McGuires.
Today we're going to be counting down our top 3 mishaps from our first season of RV camping. Number 3, don't enter your RV into a golf cart parade. Roll that footage. This was at Pirate Land Campground in Myrtle Beach, and they have a golf cart parade like what you see here every night, and it's a ton of fun, but clearly not intended for RVs. We arrived at night and we missed our turn onto our street where we should park our RV, and we ended up in the golf cart parade. Not a good place for an RV.
So number 2 in our countdown is the GPS doesn't always understand where you can and cannot go with your RV. So let's take a look at that footage.
I don't think we're on the Blue Ridge Parkway anymore. And Carrie said, well, the GPS says go there, you should go there.
So we did, noticing the sign that says no RVs or trailers. What was that like for you?
It was not enjoyable. There was nothing fun about it. And the farther I drove down that path, the more I thought, I'm gonna have to back up out of here. And had we kept going, it was a dirt road down a mountain, an ATV trail, if you will. And I will. It was terrible.
And when a stranger pulls over to ask if he can help in any sort of way, you probably don't want to say things like, well, my car told me to go here. That just doesn't sound smart.
Well, that is what happened. The GPS was speaking through the car, and so the car said, go this way. It was like Kit from Knight Rider or something. It just took over.
Outside the RV, it was making sure that you weren't running into any ditches off the side of this trail. There was some sort of dead animal outside the truck. So I was standing there and there were these flies and bugs all around me, in addition to a horrid smell of this dead animal. So it was really quite a misadventure, is a great word for it, because yeah, it was just not great.
If you have a suggestion for a great GPS that you've enjoyed with your RV, maybe leave it in the comments down below. That would help us out.
Okay, so number 1 in our countdown has to do with the toilet. Our biggest faux pas of the entire journey so far in season 1.
I have to move water from one location to another.
Anytime you're talking about a toilet in an RV, you know that that's got to be a fun story.
There was poo.
So this is, and everything was going fairly smoothly. We had water hooked up, the sewer was hooked up, and I just noticed this running water sound. And then I start noticing some water sort of leaking out from the base of the toilet in the bathroom, and that's weird. So Scott continues to investigate, and then I start noticing water has risen up in the toilet, almost to the top of the toilet. Okay, so I had the lid to the toilet open, I pressed the pedal, and this geyser of toilet water came flying up into my face. Scott was not in there to see it. He's only heard me tell tale of it since then, but it was just not delightful. I grabbed every towel in the RV and mopped up all the water.
What you doing, Carrie?
Using a Clorox wipe on the floor.
We used our phone a friend. We reached out to some really awesome people who know more about RVs than we do, and they were able.
Thanks to Andy, we appreciate that, and thanks to Wilson from On the Move. You saved the day.
And they were on their own adventure out west at the time, and it was really a different even time of day, and they completely different stuff going on for them. They're driving. We were able to figure out that there was a valve that was stuck open, and that's why the water was continuing to flow in. We were able to get that corrected through some pointers that others gave us, and we were good to go until the next day.
I'm in timeout. I did bad.
So Scott had gone out to flush the black tank and then got into a conversation with our neighbor who was super friendly. And I walked out to see who Scott was talking to and got into the conversation. We're having a grand old time. And all of a sudden, Chloe comes barreling out of the RV to tell us that there's water overflowing out of the toilet again.
3 times, actually. 2 of them were no one's fault.
We washed towels at the campground in the laundry facility because we had used literally every towel in the RV. And then this happened on day 2, had to use the nice fresh linens over again. So who got to do laundry the next time?
So do you know whose job it is to clean the towels when it was his fault that the toilet exploded?
Yours.
Yeah.
So those are our top 3 mishaps from season 1. of getting out RV adventures with the McGuires.
We're actually at Mayberry right now for the Mayberry Meetup, and we learned here that we should have a tagline or something for ending our videos. It seems that our videos end with bloopers. So that's our tagline. Enjoy these bloopers.
Number 3 is...
I totally forgot.
Are you guys making a video?
Yes.
Oh look, Sophie.
I need to use the potty.
Okay.
I forgot what we were saying.
Can I use the potty now?
Okay, we'll take you in a second. Let us finish this.
Hold on. It is my turn.
Oh. Okay, we'll try that again. Just go away. Thank you.